Hey church, I just really want to take a few minutes just to update you with a few exciting developments in our life together in this season. Hopefully behind me you might be able to see our building through the trees, and I'm sure many of us at the moment are missing it, are missing gathering together, are missing church as normal. You know, maybe we're even experiencing a degree of kind of grief and dislocation and sadness. I want to begin by just sharing a quick story. I'm sure many of you have heard of the photography company Kodak. Kodak was the market leader in film cameras back in the day. They made the film, they made the cameras, they even developed the photos. And Kodak had this incredible purpose, this incredible mission that they encapsulated in the statement, sharing memories, sharing life. They were about helping people capture those beautiful moments of life forever and share them with others so that they could enjoy them even if they weren't at the event. They were so big, in fact, that they'd even kind of coined their own phrase that found its way into contemporary usage of having a Kodak moment. Back in 1975, there was an engineer who worked for Kodak. His name was Steve Sasson. And Steve Sasson made, whilst at Kodak, the world's first digital camera. Can you imagine that day? I mean, it was the size of a toaster. It wasn't exactly what we know and love today. You know, we carry around on our phones, but this is the first digital camera ever. This is mind-blowing technology. And he took this to his bosses at Kodak, and they weren't interested. They said, we don't want that. That's not what we do. We do film. We do film cameras. And of course, what happened over the years is other companies developed digital cameras and started selling them, and slowly but surely digital started to catch on, and digital became the new normal. And film, as we know today, got left in the past. I mean, you can't buy a film camera anymore, not in the way you used to be able to. And throughout that time, Kodak had clung to film. What went wrong? You see, what went wrong at Kodak is this. They forgot who they were. They forgot their purpose. They forgot their mission. And they confused the method by which they achieved their mission with the mission. Kodak thought they were in the film camera business. They weren't. In fact, they were never in the film camera business. They were in the business of helping people capture and share life memories. And if they'd remembered that, then maybe they would have embraced the digital revolution not as a threat, but as a gift, as a means by which actually they could better achieve their mission. Everything's changed for us as a church. Our normal methods of being and doing church have gone in the bin. We're not meeting together on Sundays. We don't see each other. We're not able to gather in the building. It's gone. And what started as something that kind of felt like it might kind of last a couple of weeks is quickly becoming apparent that actually this is it. This is the new normal, for the foreseeable future. There's a danger for us at the moment though. And the danger is this. The danger is that in missing the services, in missing the building, in missing how we used to do stuff, we miss that stuff was never our purpose. Our purpose has never been services. Our purpose has never been the building. All they've ever been is a method, a means to achieve our purpose. Our purpose as a church has always been discipleship. Those things have always been a way to help us do discipleship. Our purpose as a church is helping one another become more like Jesus, apprenticing our lives to him, getting to know him and allowing him to transform us and change us to make us everything that he made us to be, and inviting others to join in that adventure and that journey. That's our purpose. And regardless of what's changed, that hasn't. We can't achieve that in the same ways. We can't use the same methods to do that, but our purpose still remains, and we're not giving up on it, coronavirus or not. And so I'm really excited today to launch hubs. The definition of a hub is it's the effective centre of an activity, a region or network. We need a new effective centre for our life as a church because the old effective centre has gone and it's not coming back. And so hubs, I hope for us in this next season, are going to be the centre of church life for us, the means by which we can still achieve our purpose and our mission and not have to kind of lay it by the side and hit pause for now. And what a hub is a group of 3 or 4 individuals and/or couples who meet together online. And if you've not got the ability to meet over video online, it might be that we form some hubs of 2 people who meet over the phone. And hubs are to exist for kind of 3 purposes: to support one another in this current cultural moment, where we're all in different ways struggling and finding it hard and experiencing loneliness and experiencing heaviness and angst and all sorts. To support one another, to encourage and challenge one another as we follow Jesus together, to go deeper as disciples together, to cheer one another on in that, to help one another go further on in our apprenticeship to Jesus at this time. And third, to pray for one another. That's it. Support one another, encourage one another in our discipleship, and to pray for one another. They're going to be groups that meet for about an hour each week. As I said, meeting online to do those 3 things. They're not a home group. Not that there's anything wrong with home groups, they're just not a home group. They're not a Bible study group. Again, there's definitely nothing wrong with Bible study, but that's not what this is. What it is it's a new centre for our life as a church in this season. And I would love to invite every single one of you to take part in one, to join a hub, to join a new centre for our life together as a church in this season, to not give up on our purpose, to not have our own Kodak moment, but in fact to have our own digital revolution. I'd love to invite you to sign up and join a hub. All you've got to do now, if you want to take part, is reply to my email. There's a few questions on there that will just help us to place you in the right hub. We want to try and link people up who are experiencing similar challenges at this time, because we feel you're probably best placed to support and encourage and pray for one another. So reply to my email, join a hub, and let's not let our purpose as a church fall to the wayside, even if our methods have gone. Really excited for this next season of church, really excited to see what God's going to do through hubs. I'm really excited for you to join one. Hope to speak soon.